Hey everybody. This is something that not a lot of you are going to like, and you know, but it's also something that I've never lied about. There are some people sometimes that message me and they're like, "Do your statues come blessed?" And I've I've done it on a few occasions, but for the most part, I don't. And the reason that I don't is because I feel that that's something that you two have to do. So a lot of the statues my husband makes, and you'll know that they're the ones that he makes because they're solid resin, or they're a solid color, or they're the light up ones. And you'll know the ones that are made in Mexico. You'll be able to tell the difference. Um, some people have messaged. I said I could feel like a good energy coming from it, and I take that as a very good compliment, and I appreciate it because it makes me feel like that's the energy that they radiate once you receive them, and that's good for me. Like that gives me a sense of, oh, I'm doing something right. But uh, people have gotten upset because they message and they're like, what they want is, they want, not only do they want the statue to come already with the charms in it, but they want the statue to come like preloaded with the spirit of Santa Muerte. And not only that, but blessed, kind of like the way a priest blesses an item. And I mean, when they're in my home, I clean them, because I don't want that energy following me into my house. But I feel like I physically cannot. And some people will swear up and down that they can, but I feel like I physically cannot put the spirit of Santa Muerte into a statue for you and then ship it to you, like, you know? So like really listen to it. Like, how does that sound? No, there are some people that go to merchants, or go to spiritual advisors, or go to people that are vendors, and they will have like a little ceremony in which they claim that they can imbue it with the spirit of Santa Muerte. I mean, you see it, but I don't, because I feel like that's something that's between you two. Um, I'll try to give you an example. Okay, like let's just consider it with another spirit. So I give you a statue of the Virgin Mary, or I give you the statue of Hecate, or I give you a statue of Odin, or I give you any other statue, a statue of Shiva, and I tell you, not only have I cleansed it, but now it has the spirit of that deity in it because I put it in there. Who am I to do that? I honestly am humble enough to where I feel I don't have the power to do that. And I feel like you were skipping a very important step in between. If you have somebody that does that for you, I feel like you're skipping all of the times you're supposed to be spending together, all the conversations, the transparency, the whole getting to know you process. I feel like you're skipping it. It's almost, to me, the way I see it is kind of like an arranged marriage. You know? It's like you're skipping all the work. Is that an act of devotion? Is that an act of true devotion, by skipping all of the important steps? I mean, like I said, this is my channel, this is my opinion, and that's honestly why I don't do it, because I feel like that's something you guys need to earn. I can clean it. I can give you a blank slate, but that's what I'm giving you. Like, that's what you're buying. You're buying a blank slate when you buy it from me and from many other merchants. I mean, would you go up to a person, like say at a flea market, who's just sitting there on their phone, and just selling statues, and they sell statues of all these other saints and spirits as well? Would you get mad at them because that merchant didn't do this ritual for you? No, you would just buy the statue and go home, right? or clean it, and bring it and welcome it into your house. But yeah, my opinion is that that's not a step I should be doing for you. I feel like you should be doing that yourself. And not only with the statues, but with everything else that you bring into your home. You give it that welcome, you give it that power, you give it that energy. Otherwise, it is always just going to be a blank slate. So, I mean, not a lot of people like it. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's a sales tactic. Yeah, I said it. It is a sales tactic. When somebody promises that to you, and then you receive it and you say, I don't feel nothing, why do you think that is? Because that's up to you to do. It's up to you. If you honestly believe that somebody else can do that, fine. But it is up to you to maintain. I feel like if I do that, I'm selling you a part of me. Well, why would you want a part of me? You know? That doesn't make no sense. I feel like when you get a third party involved, if I'm, doing all of these ritualistic things to try to call the spirit into a vessel, I feel like you're getting a part of me too. So now we're polyamorous. We're in a threesome together. Is that what you want? No. You want just you and the spirit, just you and her. So that's why I don't put myself in there as the middleman. Because I think that that's something that over time and through experience is something you have to build up. People all over the place, they do it. People all over the place do it. It's just, where do you think they get it from? They get it from the concept of not only one, like a priest blessing something, but two, through the concept of like a spirit entrapped in a vessel. I mean, it's common sense. But I don't do it. And I send you a vessel. That's what I send. If it comes with good energy, it's because it was made with good intentions. I tried to do my best to practice what I preach, and I tried to have a good home, and I tried to be one of my word, and I try not to bring negativity here, but I have never ever heard anybody say that the statues that they got from me felt bad. If I have sent somebody or sold somebody a statue that had been previously owned, I tell them straight up, I cleaned it, but you might have to clean it again. Because there could be some stagnant energy on there from the previous owner that's just like rust. Like it's just grown on there like rust, and you really have to scrub it off. So, I mean, that's honestly my opinion as to why I feel that it's not necessary. I feel like there's a lot of steps that this new generation is skipping. There's a lot of steps they're skipping, and they wonder why the things are not working out for them. It's because they don't want to do the work. They want everything handed to them. They want everything perfectly in a cute little box for show and tell. And they don't realize that this is a journey. This is a spiritual journey, and this is something that does take a lot of work. Where it leads you in the future is to be determined. But as of the here and now, nobody rides for free. And if it glitters, it's likely not always gold. So, I don't know, it's just something to think about. You can dislike the video all you want to, but it's not going to change how I feel about that in particular. I feel that you should know going in that it's a relationship you should build. Don't ask somebody else to build it for you, is what I'm saying. Because then it's not genuine. Then it's not really one-to-one. It's not really you and her. It's you, her, and this other person. And is that what you want? Do you want a group setting, or do you want something personal? So, I don't know, mull it over, discuss, and I'll talk to you guys later.